Sabrina, allow your man to accept a drink from a woman for free?
Sure.
Okay. Taylor, would you allow your man to accept a drink from a woman for free? Yeah? Okay. Donna, would you allow your man to accept a drink from a woman for free?
No.
Leah, would you allow Brandon to accept a drink from a woman for free? Absolutely not. Thank you. David and Jim, would you allow David to accept a drink from a woman for free? Maya, would you allow your man to accept a drink from a woman for free?
If he gets my drink order right, yes.
I'm done. Penny, would you allow your man to accept a drink from a woman for free? Would you allow Aaliyah to take a free drink from a man? Maybe. Okay. Trey, would you allow Donna to take a free drink? So it's a no. No. Lamar, would you allow Sabrina to get a free drink from a man?
Yeah.
Baby, would you allow me to get a free drink from a man?
Hell yeah.
Oh my God. David, would you allow Jen to get a free drink from a man?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Somebody in the comments said, if your intent behind accepting the drink is interest, then yeah, it's wrong. But if you are, or we are, secure in our relationship, and I know your intent behind accepting the drink is just to accept a drink, then what's the problem? Finding out your partner's intentions isn't a hard thing to do, but to each his own. Well, I do see where you're coming from, but it depends on the environment. Like if you're at a networking event or even at the bar and somebody says, hey, another round's on me, drinks on me. Everybody's getting a drink. Nobody's singled out. Now it could be that he's saying drinks on me in order to say, hey, I'm not picking on anybody exclusively, but I got my eye on somebody, right? That's a little bit more nuanced. But if I'm sending one to you straight up in a bar, at some point in time, we got to say no. You know what I mean? We got to say no. It's not insecurity. It's more along the lines of being respectful to your relationship, if that makes any sense. There's some attention that women wouldn't want men getting from other women, not because they think the man's going to do anything, but because, hey, be respectful of our relationship. You know that we're in a relationship. Well, if I'm there and, another man sends her a drink and I'm okay with it, be respectful of the relationship. You see me here. And some of these guys do that. Say, hey, is it okay if I talk to your lady? Why would I be okay with you talking to my lady? Be respectful. And I understand it happens, right? But disrespect is at the forefront. I'm sending you a drink because I want to talk to you. I don't care if you have a man. It's your job as the woman and as the man to say, hey, this is our relationship. We have boundaries. You can't do that.
So, where are my men who appreciate antibodies? Because why did I go on a date with someone and he was like, if you weren't so saggy, I'll totally marry you. And I'm like, do people really not like low-hanging fruit anymore? There's no hope for me in this.
How much does a guy have to make a year to date you?
I mean, if I'm being real, I would like a millionaire. Honestly, I live in LA. Like, duh.
Yeah, no. How much does a guy have to make a year to date you?
You see this one?
What do you think? A lot.
I'm telling y'all right now, do not send me no screenshots or no screen recordings talking about Ash. I seen your man in another woman's live and he was looking at her twerk because she was half naked. Baby, I am legally blind. I cannot see. And the reality is I probably was in the live looking with him. I don't need you to tell me. Do not send me no screenshot talking about, look, he liked her picture and he liked her picture and it's all booty shots. It's all bathroom sink shots. He already shared the profile with me. We already looked together. It is baffling to me that there are women out here that believe that just because a man gets with you, that he never recognizes another beautiful woman or another nicely shaped woman. Is it okay for them to glance? In my opinion, yeah, because I'm glancing too. I'm hitting them with the bang, bang, because I want him to see. Is it okay for him to oogle and stare and try to holler? No. It's not. That's the line. But y'all have got to stop being so insecure because I don't want him looking at no other woman. Baby, we look together. And if you think you telling me something about mine that I don't know, baby, save your breath because I ain't going nowhere.
I understand where she's coming from, but I don't know, man. If he's watching twerking videos, I'm not 100% sure if that's the direction that we want to kind of champion and go towards.
Every time I post a video about,
I'm not gonna lie, ladies, a lot of y'all takes are getting worse as time goes on. Few discretions advised.
how a man should be taking care of his woman, spoiling her, whatever, there's always men in the comments, and it honestly makes me laugh. They say, it goes both ways. It goes both ways.
First and foremost, you had to force yourself to laugh, and we can tell. Because you know deep down, someone saying that it goes both ways is not funny at all. There's literally no humor in that. But on to more pressing matters, what is the issue with the man saying that his woman must reciprocate the energy that he's putting into said relationship? How on God's green earth can you find an issue in a statement as simple as that?
I think that is, hilarious. That's honestly the problem. Men like that, you have to stay away from. You need to do your part. Make your woman feel good, treat her good, spoil her. And in return, you get 10 times more when you do that. You get 10 times more.
I hate doing videos like this because they speak so vaguely and they just expect people to understand the message. What is the 10 times more? And if they do get 10 times more, why should women stay away from men that want them to reciprocate the energy that they are putting into the relationship? That's a win-win situation if you know you're going to redistribute 10 times more of what he's already doing. I'm 1,000,000% sure if men were getting 10 times more of what they were already putting in, there'd be a plethora of men trying to scratch and claw to be in a relationship with women.
But the problem is that men don't even want to try anymore. They don't even want to bother. They're stingy. They're gross. They're selfish. And yeah.
This was definitely a waste of my efforts. She didn't say anything the whole video. Not 1 ounce of actual advice or knowledge or information of any sort that could benefit anybody. Just literally out here wasting everybody's time. Men and women. This has got to stop. It must come to an end at some point. We can't continue to let people missing chromosomes to get online and give us ill-advised advice. This is not okay. This is not okay. Bro, they're making this more difficult for us. And the saddest part about all of it is I know they are not going to listen to me because I am just a normal guy. Y'all keep the change.
A man never abandons his child. He abandons the problem. You're a single mom because you were too much of a headache for that man to stick around and be around his child. He rather left his child alone than deal with you. It's your fault you're a single mom. You see how idiotic that sounds? You see how crazy that sounds? Nothing should keep you from your child. Nothing. I don't care if that woman cusses you out every day. I don't care if she's difficult. You should not abandon your child. But we all know 9 times out of 10, that's not the case. Y'all abandon y'all children because y'all still want to sleep with the mother and she denies access to her. And so y'all get upset, that fragile masculinity. And so y'all decide, I'm not dealing with any of it. If y'all can't sleep with the mom, be involved with the mom, be in the mom's house, living in the mom's house, getting free groceries. If y'all can't be getting that end of the bargain, y'all don't want y'all kids. And that's just what it is.
All right, so before we address whether somebody can keep a child away from you or not, we're going to address the 9 out of 10. Now, I know the 9 out of 10, it looks nice for you because you're thinking, damn, I can just blame this whole situation on men. So you said something like 9 out of 10 men only want to sleep with the mom and get free things from the mom. But it says a lot about the men that you guys are choosing to lay with. Why would you lay with somebody who would do that? Now, I know a lot of you guys will say, well, he didn't seem that way at first. Well, maybe he was just a little bit too much into you and you didn't really actually vet this guy to see if he had characteristics of a good dad. So a lot of y'all are sleeping with men that are perfect for you, but not thinking about the children that you guys are going to create. Now, I don't think it's 90%. I think you made it up just to make it look bad. But if we're going to be honest, nobody knows the numbers. But I would hope it's nowhere near 90%. Now, when it comes to keeping a child away from their dad, if it's a matter of just going to court, then you're absolutely right. But there are situations where the mom has moved and went to a different city, a different state, sometimes even a different country. And trust me, if they leave the country, it's going to be hard to find your kid. I know somebody that's in that situation. Now, you have to hire a private investigator. It can be done. I did post a story about the mom that got arrested 40 years later. So yeah, you're right. Nobody can keep you away from your kids, but sometimes it takes 40 years if that's the route that they're going to go. But let's just say you do the right thing and you go into court and you say, hey, I want to file for 50-50 or full custody. What you can run into is a situation where the mom lies on you. And now she has successfully alienated you if the judge believes her. So you can definitely keep children away from their dads and moms. That's another thing that people don't want to acknowledge, but more than likely it's the dad that's going to get alienated. And sometimes we'll say things like, well, if the child doesn't want to go with dad, it's for a reason. Well, just so you guys know, there are mothers out there that are willing to manipulate the children so they feel like they don't want to go with dad. It can be done. You can program your kids to not like the other parent.
The gentleman tradition of a man holding a door open for a woman was created during a very misogynistic time and is actually a very misogynistic tradition.
Just bear with me. She's going to say a lot of dumb, but it's going to make sense at the end.
It was created during a time when women literally and hypothetically could not walk into certain rooms without the identity of a man attached to them. It was started during a time when women could not open bank accounts and when they literally became property and subservient to their husband through marriage. It is symbolic of the fact that women were not able to step into certain rooms without a man leading the way. And it is also symbolic of the fact that when a couple entered the room, it was through a man opening the door first, meaning the man had to grant the woman permission. It is now a tradition that continues, but it has very misogynistic.
I think we should definitely Google, before we continue this conversation, the word misogyny. So, misogyny is the hatred, contempt, dislike, or prejudice against women or girls. So, me personally, if you guys want to read that, you can. I don't see me holding the door open for somebody as being any of these. Like, I'm not belittling the person, or I'm not violent or controlling behavior. If anything, I'm controlling the door when I'm opening it. But I digress. I hate the fact that most women want all the benefits of equality, but none of the consequences. I mean, if you really think about this, they say they want chivalry. They want a man to be a gentleman, open the door, pull out your chair, court the woman, right? But also at the same time want to be independent. They want to do everything themselves and do everything a man can do, but more. We are not the same. We will never be the same. We have two different body parts. One gives and the other receives. But hey, if y'all want to go back to the old days where they used to beat the out of women, we can. Y'all tell me if y'all like that. If not, I think the new way is better.
So basically, what she's saying from, I didn't do any research on this, but it's misogynistic based on what she's saying, because if I open the door for you, or I don't, then you're not permitted to enter, right? So that's where it comes from. We're taking it as a sign of respect now, or a sign of chivalry, but back then it was, you can't come in here. Very discriminatory. I get it. It's just, if there was like one thing or two things, like a handful of things that wasn't, it was a problem, but then, kind of majority of the things that were done, it were good, then okay. But most of the stuff that modern, like literally everything that a man did, he does, or he's going to do, misogynistic. Everything that he did, he does, or he's going to do, it's problematic. And everything that a woman is doing, there's nothing wrong with it. It gets tiring.
I'm so sorry to bother. Do you by any chance happen to know how to wrap a Christmas present? Is there any way you can help me out? I'm kind of in a rush. I gotta get over to a party, but
sure.
Are you serious?
I'm gonna wrap it or help you wrap it to my best ability.
Thank you so much. Yeah, this is for a very special person, so.
Nice. That's so sweet. I'm so glad you stopped me.
Thank you so much. You're amazing. And what was your name?
Janae.
Janae. How do I spell that?
J-A-N-A-E.
J-A-N-A-E.
Are you serious? Why are you doing that? Don't do that. That is so silly.
It's for you.
Babe. You're crazy. Why did
It's
you
for
do
you.
this and it's heavy? Are you serious?
I'm serious.
No.
Hopefully I don't disappoint you. It's still something cool though.
Are you kidding me? No, you're not.
No, I'm not
You're kidding me
I'm
right
so
now.
serious.
You're kidding me right
I'm
now.
not kidding.
You're kidding me
I'm
right
not.
now.
I'm not.
You're kidding me right
I'm
now.
not.
You're kidding me
I'm not
right
kidding
now.
you, I promise. It's
You're
for
kidding
real.
me right now.
No, no,
You're
no.
kidding me. Take this back. You're
No,
kidding
it's for
me.
you.
What is it?
Janae, you're amazing.
What is it? Let me see.
You don't even know me and my kids are homeless.
Oh my god.
Are you kidding me? I'm like shaking. This is insane.
Oh my god. Well, you deserve it. Honestly, God bless you.
This is weird.
Can I give you a hug? God bless you. Oh my goodness, Janae.
I didn't even see you. I just looked up like,
It's
who
okay.
came to
It's okay. Oh my goodness.
I am in so much need right now. I'll show you all of our stuff.
I believe
like, I'm
you.
in
I believe
need.
you.
Like, that's why I'm like, who are you? You are heaven sent, dude. I'm so sorry.
No, you're so fine.
Let's talk about how men have adapted to the changes that have come in the dating landscape with women. So in the last 60 or 70 years, since we've had feminism come onto the scene and we've had this revolution, one of the things that women often say is how evolved they have become and how free they are and empowered they are and all of the things that they can do and own and be and have. But what's happened with men? A lot of women criticize the fact that men are not welcoming to all of this evolution, but in fact, they have adapted and women don't like it. It's interesting that women want to evolve into these totally new creatures, but they want to see men stay the same. They want to keep men in the protector and provider box, but women get to be in all of the boxes. So ladies, here is a harsh reality. Men are adapting to the changes that they see in modern day women. And a lot of them are just opting out. A lot of them are making the decision that, they don't want to show up as a traditional man to a new age modern woman because that just doesn't benefit them the same. It doesn't hit the same. So you need to understand that men are going to evolve too. They are going to become less masculine. They're going to become more egalitarian. And a lot of you and your true nature is not going to like it.
Do you want to pop?
No, because I wouldn't mind having a one night stand with a Gemini for one time. So,
Oh, you never had a Gemini before?
I never either. It'll be some crazy, electrifying.
Yeah.
It'll be electrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe you. You look like you got some experience on you.
Let's get freaky.
I believe you.
Let's get freaky. I ain't never had a YN. That's the new term for 'em.
Yeah.
Did you want to keep your balloon?
I'm going to keep my balloon.
Okay. Do you have any questions for her?
I want the phone number. I want to know.
I mean.
So what's up? What we do next?
How y'all feeling about each other?
I mean.
The one night stand. We ain't got to go out forever.
I
We could come over in a late night. That's all.
Damn. Did you want to pop?
Do you want to pop my balloon?
I ain't gonna lie. Look. You remind me of my auntie Deuce. She so big up for them bad. It's crazy, man. I couldn't if I wanted to, man. I swear to God. I swear to God.
It's okay.
Some people in the comments are saying he's popping the balloon now, but he's definitely going to go for her. And honestly, I don't know if I can disagree.
All right, what's up guys? Today I'm going to be counting to 5 and she's going to be running and I'm going to see how long it takes me to catch up to her.
I'm scared.
Don't listen to her guys. She's like so excited right now. She's so excited.
Question. Why is it so bad for a woman to ask a man for money? I do not get why is that such a big deal.
Top 3 most feminine things a man could do. Number 1, run through the rain. What do you mean you ran through the rain so you wouldn't get wet? Real niggas walk through the storm. Because you trying to protect your blowout? Get pneumonia like a real man. You pulled out an umbrella. Men used to go to war. You're too soft. Number 2, he can't find a parking spot. You supposed to be leading the way. What you mean you can't find parking? Like, damn, are you a shark or a jellyfish? A man that can't find a parking spot just screams ass nigga. Like, move over, let me back this shit in. Get in the passenger, princess. Number 3, blowing on hot food. I don't want to see a man blow on anything. What do you mean you're trying to cool your food down? Real men are supposed to withstand the heat. So what if your taste buds burnt off? Grow some new ones. Honorable mention, getting rescued by a lifeguard. Smoking hookah. Washing your ass. I could keep going.
You could be watching a movie. In America, you're free to pretty much do almost anything that you want. You could be binging a Netflix show. You could be sitting in a theater by yourself, bag of popcorn, some candy, your favorite snacks, drinks, blanket. In the middle of the day, you can take the day off. After that, you can go get your nails done. You can go get your hair done. If you want to, you can go get a facial. You can drive around town. You can go play laser tag, mini golf. The possibilities are endless. But here you are talking silly on TikTok. And you know, I gotta say, I think this is a joke. I think this is satire.
What's something your mama doesn't know?
That I fucked my way up to the top to get my nursing license.
Oh, no, that's my little sis. I didn't know that.
You didn't know that?
Oh, you did what?
I saved lives between these thighs.
Yeah, boy.
Pull-up game week? Not a problem down here in Motor Furniture. $29 down, 5 months interest-free, and everybody gets approved.
I fortunately already have one of those, so that's a bit, you know, a little bit past that for me. And
Wait. Do you have one or like already had one?
have current.
Okay, so you are in a relationship right now? Why are you on Pop the Balloon if you got a soulmate though?
This not real life, you know that, right? Exposure, entertainment,
Nah, because people are here to meet people.
and that's what I'm doing. We're meeting right now.
Right.
Mean that I
Nice
get
to
a
meet you.
soulmate.
Nice to meet you.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. David.
Nice to meet you. I'm Bree.
Right. B-R-E or B-R-I?
For somebody to have a soulmate on this show.
No. No, I'm not forcing them to have a soulmate, but they're here to meet people that are available. Like, are you available today?
Not looking for a soulmate. Though.
But-
He said he's looking for. I'm not what he's looking for. You cannot force me to tell me that I'm what he's looking for.
Right, but no, you were deflecting. What are you looking for?
I already explained to you what I'm looking for.
Which is?
I'm here for entertainment purposes.
Okay, so you're here for these men to entertain you?
No, I'm here to entertain the world.
Right, but like, if these guys are interested in you, like, are you gonna give them a chance? That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, they have a chance at friendship. I don't need every man on here to be a soulmate. You want everybody on here to come in here and find love and a soulmate? That's not real life, boo.
And the plot thickens.
Yo, it's an opportunity to meet someone you can connect with. That's what people are here for.
Connection does not have to be a soulmate. A connection could be a coworker, a colleague. A connection does not have to be a soulmate or intimacy or romance. I think you have connection confused with a relationship.
We are looking for romance on here. It's a pop the balloon to find someone to have a relationship with.
Well, again, for the fourth time, I'm here for entertainment purposes.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to pop your balloon. I'm gonna have to get you off the stage. I'm gonna have to get you off the stage. Like, no. You don't need to. You only need one. You only need one. We don't want to waste our resources. Okay, so all right. So she wasn't really here to find love. So we're just gonna push her off the stage right quick. I apologize for that because everyone on here, you know, they're supposed to be ready to entertain, ready to find love.
Who's hustling leg?
What do you mean? It's laid like this. It's a little peekaboo.
You went into a pool party or something? I mean, what's...
No. This is like a night out or vacay.
I don't care for it too much. I mean, it'd be cool to go around the pool or something like that.
It's not giving bad bitch.
All that damn money in schools, I need to buy you a better wardrobe. I don't like that. I have a nice dress for you in there.
You got a dress for me?
Yeah, this is.
This?
Yeah.
I know you lying. Dad, I know you lying. You got what? This Louis Vuitton?
Go try it on.
Really?
Hey, did you see the chick that Kevin Gates took to the games? Dressed nice. You can show me. There you go. No, actually, that's too much. That's my baby.
Sparkling water. But yeah, so what you thinking? You hungry?
Yeah, I'm starving. So I would love the New York sirloin steak strip, the 16 ounce. Actually, I've never had the Wagyu. I want to try the Wagyu steak.
The Wagyu?
Yeah, the Wagyu.
Damn.
And then can I get...
I know Miss Taco Tuesday ain't over here ordering
Can I
Wagyu.
get scallop potatoes?
She don't even know what that is. She must have seen it on TikTok or something.
And then,
Shit, let me put my jacket on. I gotta evacuate. She living beyond her means. And she's still ordering. Yeah, let me pull out my phone and get this Uber. I gotta get out of here. Shit, rent due on Tuesday.
What did you want?
I can't afford this. But me being the gentleman I am, I'm gonna leave her some bread behind. But I gotta go.
Thank you.
I ain't even hit yet. She bugging.
Yeah, thank you.
For real, don't mention it.
Okay.
Hot take, but once you actually make your own money, you realize that the only reason that you craved a man was because you were in survival mode and you wanted somebody to help you buy your food or buy your life or do activities that you couldn't do yourself. And then once you actually have money, you could pay people to do those same things, and you realize the only thing that a man causes is stress and dirt and beard trimmings in the sink. And I need somebody to tell me, like, if you actually are a woman with a brain and emotional intelligence and you crave deep connection, but you also were successful and have your own money, like, how did you find your man and where? Because I've looked everywhere and I don't even know what I'm looking for anymore. I think I'm looking for a third.
Most women are poor and also in survival mode, so you got to make sure that you're just not one of her sponsors. And the way to do this is to always make women meet you on your terms when you're dating. First of all, it's always important to vet women and make sure what type of family she comes from, what does she do for a career, what are her visions, everything of the likes. But then most importantly, you then just see how she align with you. Does she fit into your quality of life? Does she actually improve your quality of life? If not, it's not worth it. If you're dealing with a girl and all she does is look good and she's attractive arm candy, but you got to pay for her rent, you got to, buy every single thing she's doing when she's not around you, like her hair and nails, and she's asking you to pay for dinner when she's with friends. It's unnecessary things that are likes. Women like that are literally just in survival mode, because women that also just come from money or are already successful and established successful women, they just do not think like this. This is still a survival mindset where you're just so deprived that you don't have any genuine emotional connections to other people, and you've only used men literally for their monetary gain. This is how you feel for the entirety of your life, because you never have good intentions with men. Men, you're more than just a wallet, and you have to make sure that the woman that's in your life is not just using you for a wallet. So that's why even when I'm dating, I always date on my own terms. I do not meet a woman halfway for anything. For what? Unless that woman is richer than me, and she's paying for me, and she's buying my dinners, and she's, providing for me, what am I meeting a woman halfway for? There's so much I have to already carry in terms of the burden of the relationship as a man. So I'm only going to deal with a woman that's actually adding value to my life. If she's not doing that, she has to listen to everything I say. Even if she is adding value, she still got to listen to what I say, because it's still my program. You got to align with it. And if you stick with those standards, you'll always be only around women that are worth your time and worth your resources. It's Trust Fund Baddies only. If you need help with your dating psychology, with vetting women, so you don't end up drained or with women that don't actually value you, apply for Trust Fund Baddies Academy, link in bio.
And this is what women do, modern women. They try to make it seem like they're so superior. But there was a clip where a woman, it wasn't actually the clip, she was telling a story on Reddit. And essentially what happened was, I don't think it was, am I the butthole, but I think it was, am I overreacting? Basically, there was this woman who was in a relationship with another woman. And I can't remember what happened, but they went out and they got drunk, came home, decided to take a shower together. Now, it wasn't one of those hot and steamy where, doing intimate things in the shower is just a shower, right? We're both drunk and we're trying to kind of wash off before we go to bed. You know, the woman said her partner took a dump in the shower. And then when she's like, hey, what are you doing? Like, she looked down and saw something streaming down her leg. And she was like, hey, what is that? That's gross. That's gross. Her partner was like, I feel so comfortable with you. I feel so vulnerable and I can be myself. And then with that being said, she released the whole entire ball of poop and then kicked it into the drain. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. But modern women will have you to believe that men they leave things in the sink. It's terrible. It's nasty. They don't do anything wrong. They have their whole entire lives together.
Fries, baby.
Yo, guys, I know that was disgusting, but I have a question. She slides in your DM. She offers you 10 bands a month. 10 bands a month. But you have to smash 5 days a week. And you got to be a stay-at-home dad. You got to take care of the little girl that's in the back. And you got to feed her every day just like that on the countertop for 10 bands a month. Y'all doing it? 10 bands. Think about it. Oh, yeah, another rule to it, too. You can't smash no other girl. It's only her you smashing. You smashing her. That same that you see in the video, you got to smash that 5 days out the week. You can't smash no other shorty, 10 bands a month. And you got to be a stay-at-home dad and take care of that kid. You doing it.
For 10 bands? Tax-free? Just 10? What is that, 120K? Tax-free? Tax-free? I don't know, man.
Most men are deeply unattractive because of Mother Nature and something called the Great Scam. The Great Scam was the day that the male of the species convinced the female of the species that it no longer needed to prove itself worthy in order to reproduce and have babies. But the fact that the men are ugly says otherwise.
You know, 2025 Earth is not a real place. Because I refuse to believe it. I refuse to believe the audacity that someone like that could be saying those words.
Imagine waking up Christmas morning, unwrapping your present, and it's a fork. You come upstairs wondering what's going on. Eat me. That's your Christmas present. It's my. Eat it. You're welcome.
Nom 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 oh oh nom 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 ah ah oh oh nom 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 ah nom ah oh nom 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 nom.
I feel like in more times than not, if a woman has pretty privilege, she tends to not have to build the same character as a woman who doesn't. Like the women that be cool as shit, understanding, they be the women who didn't have pretty privilege. And you're like, damn, she cool as shit, she down to earth. I'm not saying all pretty girls. No, pretty girls can be down to earth as well. But I'm just saying, if a girl can walk up to the club because she's pretty and get in, it becomes more of a sense of entitlement. Whereas though the girl who don't have that luxury, no different than a guy who got money and a guy who don't. The guy who got money could just pay his way. The guy who don't got money got to find another way to make it happen. So through those alternative ways, you get built different. Am I saying that it's wrong to have money or wrong to be attractive? No. I'm just saying that the perspective of life is a little bit different because it was a little easier for you. It's like a kid that got out of mud versus somebody that was handed everything. Not having builds your character, right? Having doesn't. If you get it right the first time, it builds your ego. The first time, it's going to build your character.
Okay, ladies, I have a tip for you in dealing with a man. Next time a man tells you that you're pretty or hot, instead of saying thank you or no, I'm not, whatever, say I know. Very confidently say I know. They don't know how to handle this information. First of all, they're insanely turned on by the confidence. They can't handle it. Also, this teaches them that they cannot use your insecurities against you. If they think that you think that you're pretty, that you're gorgeous, they're not even going to try that tactic on you. Also, they're going to die with how much even more they're attracted to you when they find out that you know, whether you believe it or not. Also, if you keep telling yourself that, you are going to believe it. And obviously, you are. You are gorgeous. And if you don't know that yet, you will know that soon. But start with telling yourself that. Start with telling the men that in your life. You're going to believe it if you say it enough, and they're going to believe you that you believe it, and they are going to be more attracted to you and feel like they can't use your insecurities against you.
I don't know, man. I feel like thank you. Call me old-fashioned, but I feel like thank you also works. It still works. Matter of fact, I don't know what kind of affirmation this is or why you would think to do this, but just say thank you and move on. It's really okay.
So I think it was around last year that I made a TikTok asking the question, why are attractive men too afraid to approach women? It doesn't make sense. You're attractive. What's the problem? Honestly, very messy of me to ask that question because in this day and age, it's just not appropriate, right? Nobody wants to be cold approached anymore. But also, how do you define attractiveness? And so I think the conversations that we had around that video of mine were great. And I think the general consensus was, it's about time and place, right? Most people don't want to make women uncomfortable because we're in a very dangerous time for women. So it's just better to not approach. But I think a lot of people were in agreement that, yeah, time and place matters. Like if it's the right time and the right place, then you can do it. And so I guess the reason why this TikTok is coming back to my mind today is because today I went to a social event where it was very much time and place, and yet there was very minimal approaching happening. And I'm not even talking about for me, I'm talking about in general. Today I went to a social dance event hosted by a local dance school in my city. It was amazing. It was for salsa and bachata. Basically, for the first hour of the event, they teach you how to dance, and for the next 2 hours, you get to dance, and you get to ask people to dance, and you get to just have a good time. So at this event, you can dance by yourself, you can dance with your friends, or you can ask people. And what I noticed, right, what me and my friends noticed were that a lot of the guys at this event were standing against the wall. They were being very antisocial. The women had to approach the men and say, do you want to dance? And I did end up getting asked to dance like twice, which was really fun. I really love dancing with people who like dancing, but that's not what we're talking about. This event was the time and the place. It was socially acceptable in this place to ask somebody to dance. It was socially acceptable in this place to say, hey, you look cool. Do you want to dance with me? And yet a lot of these guys, very attractive men, mind you, up against the walls, hands in their pockets, looking uncomfortable, scratching their necks. And I'm just like, listen. I know that there's a loneliness epidemic, but I do think that our generation is struggling. I think we're struggling with reacclimating into what it means to be social. And I think that as much as everyone wants to complain about the apps, I think that we are a generation that is more comfortable looking down at our phones than we are at looking each other in the eye. Because even when we're in the right time and place, people are scared of one another. And I'm not saying like, oh, I'm better than any, like I'm scared of people too, like it's scary. But I'm just like, damn, they opened up the floor. They gave y'all the way in. Y'all came to this event and y'all still not approaching women. Like what does it take? Like, do y'all really got a left swipe, right swipe? I don't know. So y'all let me know, because I'm asking the question again.
Yo, maybe that guy that doesn't like you, it's not because he's gay, but because you're just not as attractive as you think you are, bro. You're not a puta malo. Everybody's not a puta malo. That's okay. It's okay. I think social media has got a lot of women messed up, because since you have a bunch of random dudes who usually are unattractive gassing your head up, you think that means you're attractive. And that doesn't make any sense, bro. If I'm poor and a bunch of poor people call me rich, does that make me rich? No. Now, in that same example, if I'm poor and a bunch of rich people call me rich, that still doesn't mean I'm rich. But you get the gist of what I'm trying to say. Like, y'all will have people that, at least from what the girls be saying, bro, and you see the videos, they be talking about, oh, this guy had the audacity to slide in my DMs. This guy had the audacity to ask me out for coffee, and he don't even drive a Benz. You know, he's broke and he's poor. He's your neighbor, bro. You're poor too. Y'all not all bad, and it's fine. Like, I don't know, bro.
Why do men not approach certain women? Because y'all ask me all the time, how come I don't get approached? How come I don't get approached? Y'all, it could be so many reasons, okay? One of the reasons is because you already look taken. And a lot of times women don't realize if they look taken or not. Some women are or have been in long-term relationships where they just look taken. There's some women that look very single. There's some women that look desperate. So we have to understand. And also there's some that look so good, they can't afford you, but all they do is look and already assume that you're with someone very rich. Okay. So everything is different for every individual. If you're one of those women who are very beautiful, they may already think that you're with someone that has more money than them. Okay. This is why I tell you, if you're very, very beautiful, top of the line, and you have problems with people approaching you, you need to kind of downplay your fashion and your accessories. Because think about this. They don't think that you need them. They think you already got them. If you're full of jewelry and designer bags and designer clothing, they don't think they can impress you at all. But if you walk up in there with a Walmart purse on, a t-shirt, a denim jacket, and a nice pair of slacks and cute little heels, you don't look like they cannot upgrade you. You don't look like you're dating that billionaire. So you need to retire the designer purses and bust out the Walmart purses, bust out you a little casual but cute outfit that's not designer, take off all the jewelry, maybe one little dainty necklace, and look like they can do something for you because they already think you're taken and well taken care of, living in somebody's penthouse with a driver if you look that good.
I think you can keep the designer purses and whatever fashion you have. I just think that maybe you should lose the attitude, lose the ego, the need to brag and to boast and to think that you're better than everybody. Lose the attitude of superiority.
Women's beauty standards are determined by men. They are. A lot of women are out here listening to their friends when it comes to what looks good, what they should do, how they should dress, how their makeup should be. And you're listening to a woman. What women see as beautiful, as what women see as looking good, that is not what men see. And if you're out here dating and you are intentionally dating and you're looking for a partner and, you know, a husband, whatever, and you're out here doing what your friend says you should do, how you should dress, how you should wear your makeup, and men are saying we don't like that, that's not what we find attractive, that's not what we find beautiful, how can we argue with that? We as women do not see what men see. We can't determine, you know, our own beauty standards. Just like men don't determine their own. We determine what we think is attractive or what we like for men, and vice versa. And I think a lot of women, when men talk about the hair, the wigs, the makeup, like we be doing a lot. Women do way too much. So again, the beauty standards are all over the place, and they now have become so subjective because we are following what women say when women do not determine another woman's beauty standards. We just don't. I mean, like, process this. You're going out, you're trying to date, you're hoping to meet someone and get to know someone, but you're dressing how your friend says you should dress when she don't know any better. She don't know what men like. She also don't care. She doesn't care what men like, what they say. So I think when people like say things about a woman's looks or like, oh, you're plain, you're boring, you're this, you're looking from a woman's perspective. But a man will like a natural woman. A man will like a woman who has natural hair, very simple, beautiful, not over the top makeup, like, you know, just have a feminine way about how she does, you know, carries herself. But again, that's men determine that. To me, men determine women's beauty standards.
Have you ever wondered why so many beautiful women have not found their fairy tale ending, and you're just looking like, well, she's gorgeous. Why wouldn't she have her fairy tale ending? See, a lot of people think because women are beautiful that they should have the most easiest life in the world. But actually a lot of beautiful women have the worse when it comes to friendships, relationships, and even finding or getting into job positions. A lot of beautiful women run into these three men all the time. They run into the insecure man, the narcissistic man, and the very possessive man. Insecure man, one of my least favorites. Because at least a narcissist is going to take you on a wild ride. Okay? An insecure man is if you're in a relationship with him and you bring up anything in a relationship that he's doing that's hurting your feelings or bothering you, that you don't like and you feel is not serving the relationship that you want him to work on, no matter how softly you come to him to talk about this, he's automatically going to get defensive and reflect and flip things onto you and have you questioning your actions to the point where you just get exhausted and you're just like, you know what, all right, I'm just going to let it go because you're just going to find yourself overly explaining it because you really want them to get it. But they're just going to continuously be defensive, and eventually the conversation is going to end because either you're going to get exhausted or they are going to get exhausted with gaslighting you. So they're just going to say, all right, you got it, you won. And then they'll give you the cold shoulder and they'll stop doing certain things for you. They'll even ignore you to try to get you to fall in an assimilation and just stop bringing up stuff that you feel is a problem in a relationship because they're not trying to hear it, because they feel like you're attacking their entire character because they're so insecure that if you name one little thing or you want to talk to them about one little thing, they just blow up. Mentally wise, they blow up with insecurities. And say, for instance, like, they want you to praise the mediocreest things that they do, right? And then they want you to bring up anything that day that is bothering you about them that they may have done that day as well. Like, say, for instance, you guys, I don't know, he takes you to get your tires changed or something. He gets all 4 of your tires changed. And then later that day, you're upset because he walked in front of you and you thought he was holding the door for you, but he wasn't. And he just kind of basically let the door slam in your face almost. And you bring that up that day and you want to let him know that upset you. They'll blow up like, bro, you're so unappreciative. You don't appreciate anything. This, that, and the third. Insecure man, horrible. Narcissistic man, a lot of beautiful women fall for narcissistic men because I'm not gonna lie, a lot of beautiful women, they typically have their stuff together. They're beautiful because they're able to keep themselves up. They upkeep, this, that, and the third. They know how to play into the feminism side. So they keep themselves up and they're accustomed to a certain lifestyle. You know what I mean? So when they see a man that's coming into the life like, oh, I'm going on a trip next week. Would you like to join me? I'll pay for your flight if you want to come. This, that, and third. That's normal to them. I'm buying gifts for them within like 3 weeks of dating them. Like sometimes a guy would give her like a gift card. Here, go to enjoy this spa day. Or, oh, I heard you wanted to try. I remember on our last date, you said you wanted to try this restaurant. Here is a gift card so you can try this restaurant. Or they'll bring you like a little purse or something that they thought you would look nice in. Or they'll bring you a dress that they thought you would look nice in. This is normal behavior for a woman that has her stuff together because she does this for herself. So she's originally not like, oh, he's love bombing me. She's just like, he's just applying pressure because he knows what he wants and he wants me. I don't even need to go into the details about a narcissistic man, but yeah, it's just a lot of gaslighting. Everybody knows what a narcissistic man is. A lot of gaslighting, a lot of mental, a lot of isolating, all of that good stuff comes with it. Possessive men, you would just think that they are a full-fledged narcissist, but they're just really possessive. They look at you more as their property, and a lot of narcissists do as well, but not every possessive man is narcissistic. Some possessive men are just very possessive because they acknowledge your beauty and they fear that it could lead into insecurity though. They not acknowledge your beauty and they have this fear of you realizing that they really are not up to the standards that you need in a man. So they are very possessive. Like, say, for instance, you go to brunch every Sunday with your homegirls. They will find a way for that to be an issue because of this or that. They will find a way for you to stop talking to a certain female. They'll start talking smack about that female friend if they feel like that female friend is the one that's going to tell you the truth and you need to know the truth. They'll try to isolate you from certain family members, things of that nature. It's just possessive men they'll dictate what clothes you wear, what hairstyles you wear, if you should wear lashes, if you should wear what length of your nails you should wear. You know what I mean? They're just very possessive. They look at you as their property and they want to keep you in this little bubble so that you don't recognize what you're missing out there in the world. So that's why a lot of beautiful women don't find their fairy tale ending. Like, you know what I mean? They run into these type of men all the time. There are so many men out there that just want to humble beautiful, beautiful women because of their own insecurities. And that's why you see a lot of beautiful women, you be like, oh my God, why is she dating him? He does not look, you know what I mean? Because there are some men that are not lookers to physically look at a lot, but they exude this type of attractiveness with their sternness, their security as a man, that makes a lot of beautiful women just instantly want to gravitate towards them because that's what they need. And then I also mentioned like friendships with beautiful women. Oh my God, beautiful women run into some of the most dangerous friends. Specifically beautiful women that actually have personality. A lot of beautiful women will run into women that just want to specifically be their friends simply because they're pretty. But not only are they pretty on the outside, but they're beautiful on the inside as well. So a lot of these empty, beautiful women will want to be friends with you just specifically because you're pretty. And they will also want to be friends with you to try to steal your personality and also try to make you feel insecure as a person as well because it's boosting their ego. A lot of beautiful women wanting to run into females of that nature as well. Yeah, I don't know. Being beautiful has its perks, but it's just also very stressful and draining all around. Shout out to all my beautiful girls out there. I'm praying for y'all.
So I guess the issue that I have here is that it seems like you, as well as a lot of modern women, always put the problem on a man. Everything is externalized. The man's insecure, he's narcissistic, he's possessive, jealous, envious, they hate you. Men trying to humble you. Doesn't seem like there is any introspection about mate selection. What kind of men are you choosing? It doesn't seem like any introspection about what am I allowing, red flags, boundaries, preferences, what you reward, what you allow. Sometimes Chad comes in and he does some things that he shouldn't be doing, and you allow that type of stuff, right? A lot of modern women do that. Oh, he's gaslighting me. He's narcissistic. He's insecure. He's possessive, right? But what are you doing in this situation? Like, what is it about you that keeps on attracting these types of people? At some point in time, modern women have to take accountability for the things that they're doing. But I won't hold my breath.